can catch the Uptown Swing Band at the Scarborough Civic Center on April 11th. Now, this next story deals with the trials and tribulations of domestic violence.
Now, domestic violence is a very serious topic. Tyler Bell experienced domestic abuse, but managed to turn it into something positive. Here is Tyler's story.
This is Tyler Bell, a seemingly laid-back and calm person, living in a big house and enjoying life. However, there's a story to how Tyler ended up here.
My dad is a man I never want to see again. A man that I now only feel anger for. He was a drunk, an alcoholic. He drank during the day, the morning. He always needed to be drinking. I think that's the definition of an alcoholic, when you drink constantly, when you need alcohol in you just to get on with everyday life. I believe it was the summer. I went home and just expecting my dad to be there. I walk in the door, and we had a big bay window in the kitchen. I see right away a girl on top of my dad in the hot tub. I didn't want to be seen. I hid, I ducked under, and I ran upstairs to my room and I called my friend. I called my friend Matt, who was there through the entire thing. And I called him, I told him everything that I saw. I hang up the phone, and first thing I see is this naked hooker walk by my hallway, right by my door. I was just sitting on my bed. And then right behind her was my dad with no pants on. Before I went into the room, I wanted to almost grab evidence. I don't know why. I wanted to go to the scene it happened, go where I saw it happen. And I went into the backyard. I grabbed a baseball bat in the front closet. My dad was laying there on the bed. I took the bat and I forced it on his neck. I stuck it on his neck. And I just said, "You are so stupid." You know, I wish I could remember everything I told him, but I basically just told him that you've ruined our life. You've ruined this family. My mom, I said, my mom's a great person. She doesn't deserve this. And I barged into the house. Since popped in the truck and I drove to my friend Matt's house. We went back on my truck. I drove back to the house. I opened the door and my dad is completely, you know, passed out on the bed. I hit him on the leg with the bat, and then I'd hit him harder, and I keep hitting him in the legs. Finally, my friend Matt ripped the baseball bat from my hands, and we ended up just leaving out of the house. My dad ended up coming outside shortly after saying he's calling the cops. They arrested me against the cop car. They kept me in a holding room for 4 hours straight. After that 4 hours, my brother came to pick me up, shaking my hand, saying that was long overdue. Things weren't exactly easy. I had to live in Scarborough. They cleared out my room. They put everything, all my, valuables, my belongings, they cleared it out and they put it in this big garbage bag.
When Ty came to visit, after living with his brother, he didn't look the same. He was unshaven and his clothes were in a plastic bag.
With his parents now divorced and not being able to live in his hometown of Pickering for a short while, Tyler's lifestyle was at an all-time low. However, things would get better.
Ever since my father hasn't been with me, I've lived with my mom. We might have had our differences here and there, but everything has been better. I've really kind of experienced new things in my life now, and I've just really found a new happiness. I mean, I'm very happy with myself. I was doing nothing but positive things. I've made tons of more friends. I'm closer to the friends I have now. I make sure I spend all the time I can with them. I started doing martial arts and getting into keeping in shape, to say, and I found something that I love in martial arts, something that my father probably would have never let me do. And everything I'm doing now is, I pay for it. I use my own money. I have a job now. I never had a job when I was with my father. I got my first job. Just been working there for over 1.5 years. And I'm just a happier person. I have great times. I'm always making sure I'm doing something, keeping busy. My music has really lifted up. My music has gone, farther than I ever thought it would, and it's progressing even more, and I have a lot to thank for that experience happening to me. I have a lot to thank, because all that happened, I wanted to make my life 10 times better than it was, because I knew I deserved it, and I knew my mom deserved it. We moved into a bigger house, a huge house. I've never been in a house this big. I can only think of positive things that have happened in the past years without him. You know, it's been almost 3 years since it's happened, and it's just been the best time of my life. And I feel a lot of power knowing that the Bell name, my last name, is in my hands now, because I can flip it. It had such a bad reputation. I control it now. I'm the only boy in the family who can actually pass this name on. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna make it a good name. I'm gonna, you know, do good things in my life and let this, you know, keep going on, and hope my son takes in, you know, I hope the son that I have is just like me. And I'm proud to say that. I'm proud, and I just know that everything is just better now.